Hold on, James. No one's here yet. James, did you have trouble getting on? No one else is on yet. All right, hold on. Okay, wait, I have Elizabeth, Jane, Fiona. Elizabeth, how did you get on? Uh, is that, oh, so the link wouldn't work. So
Alright, so the link's not working.
okay, so,
Okay. Do you have everybody? Who are you missing?
okay. I don't know why the link isn't.
Yeah, we might have
Okay.
who are you missing?
Venetius.
Okay.
Does anyone know, Elizabeth, do you know Venetius is or Matt or Andrew? Do you know their name? What? Would you tell them what you did? Typed in the password and the meeting number?
Can you ask me this class? Do you have a break after this class?
I don't know. I don't know. I think it's 15 minutes. It might. Important.
Oh, well, whenever you know this class, I can grab you and
Okay. Did you put in my computer?
Oh, no, yeah, we'll check it.
Okay.
Alright, so just grab me right when you're done and
I'll
we'll
wait.
do the next link.
Alright, guys, we're just gonna wait a couple more minutes for. Did you do it, Lynn? Okay. So then, if that happens in the future, do the same thing you did, okay, guys? All right, let's see. We have Denisha. Okay. All right, so I'm just missing Andrew and Matt, right? All right, well, let's start, and then someone just tell me when they get on. Okay. So look, Monday we're gonna have a quiz on 8.1 through 8.8. Got it? All right. Let's go over any questions from. Was that anyone able to upload it? The homework? Okay, I'll look at it. We did 40. Let's do a couple because then I want to move on to 8.8. So, okay, how about, let's do 20. Uh-oh. It's all working. All right, 20. So, that's not working. All right, so we have the square root of 5 times the square root of 8, which is what? You can multiply them together so you get the square root of 40, right? All right, now, is there a perfect square in there? What? What is it? Good, 4 and 10. Okay, so take out the square root of 4 and you get 2, and that's your answer. Okay? All right, what other one do you want me to do? Did we do 24 yet? Let's do 24. Okay, so we have the square root of 80 plus 60 times the square root of 5 plus the square root of 6. Alright, so square root of 80 times the square root of 5 is what? Square root of 400, right? You just multiply those two. And then the square root of 80 times 6. What's the square root of 80 times 6? What's 6 times? Good, square root of 480. And then plus, now it's 60 times the square root of 5 plus, no, you can't multiply those. The 60 is not in the square root. Okay? Plus 60 times the square root of 6. Okay, now, we're going to find a perfect square in here, and we can see it right away. So it's 100 times 4. Actually, that's the square root in itself. It's 20, right? 20, so 20. Now, let's break this one up into 4. Let's do 480 here. So it's 4 and 120, right? And then 4 and 30. So what is this? What does this give you? So that would be 16 times 30. 16 times 30. Okay, now what are you going? No, let's just keep going. Times 60 root 5 plus 60 root 6. Right? Okay, now what can you take out of here? Yeah, look. What's that right there? 4. Good. So 4 square root of 30 plus 60 square root of 5 plus 60 square root of 6. There is nothing you can do with that, right? There's no perfect square in there. There's no perfect square in there, and you're done. That's all you can do. You cannot, guys, what's that? Someone's like, okay. Let's do one more, then we're going to move on to the next page. How about 39? Did we do 39 yet? Or we did 40? Which one did we do? We did 40? All right, we'll do 39. All right, so 4 plus the square root of 6, square root of 2 minus the square root of 5. Now, conjugate. What's the conjugate of the bottom one? Good. Square root of 2 plus the square root of 5, square root of 2 plus the square root of 5. And then what you have to do is just FOIL these. Let's do the bottom first. The square root of 2 times the square root of 2 is the square root of 4, which is 2, right? The square root of 2 times the square root of 5 is the square root of 10. Now you have a negative root 5 and a positive root 2, so that's a negative root 10. Now, a negative times a positive is a negative. What's the square root of 25? 5. Good. So what happens here, Elizabeth? What happens here? Is she with us? Good. They cancel out. So now you have 2 minus 5 on the bottom is what? Good. Negative 3. Now let's do the top. Put these in parentheses. 4 times the square root of 2. 4, right. Plus 4 times the square root of 5. Plus square root of 12, right? Because they're both inside, so you can multiply. And then the square root of 30. Okay, so let's, no. Alright, so you can't do anything with the square root of 30. There's nothing in there, right? We're going to leave that alone. You can't do anything with the first two, right? Now, however, the 12 has a square root in it. Isn't it breaking up into 3 and 4? right? Yep, plus 2 root 3 plus the square root of 30 all over 3. Okay? And that's the answer. There's nothing you can cancel out anywhere. So that's your answer. Did anyone else get on? Matt or Andrew? Nope. Okay. All right. So, James, do you have any questions with anything on that page? Is he unmuted? No? You're good? Denise, Janice, Yana, anyone? All right, 35. Okay. So 15 times the square root of 15 plus 10 times the square root of 60 all over 5 root 2, right? Okay, so 15 times the square root of 15. Is there anything in that 15 that can be taken out? No, right? Now let's look at 60. We're going to get 4 times 15, right, which is 60. Now, 4 is a perfect square. So we're going to rewrite that one because we can't do anything with it. What's the square root of 4? 2, and then you're going to have the 15 left inside. So that's from the 60, right? 4 times 15. I took out the 4, square root of 4 is 2. Now, excuse me. That all goes over 5 root 2. Does anyone see anything you can do? No? Before you do that, you don't even have to do that. Right? What number was this? Right, good, because you can add them. So you're going to get 17 times the square root of 15 over 5 times the square root of 2. Now, here's the problem. What can't you have in the denominator? You can't have a square root in the denominator, right? Okay, so now we're just going to multiply by 5 times the square root of 2, top and bottom. Guys, please remember that whenever you see a square root on the bottom, you want to get rid of it. All right, now we could have done that first, but why would you want to multiply all that out by that when you can just simplify the top and then multiply it, right? Easier. Okay, so now on the bottom, we're going to have 5 times the square root of 2 plus 5 times the square root of 2. That's going to give us 25 times the square root of 4. What's 25 times the square root of 4? So it'll be 25 times 2. Now let's do the top. What's 17 times 5? 17 times 5? Yeah, 75, good. Okay, now, so now that's going to become 50. So we have 75 times the square root of 30 over 50. Now you can do something with the 75 and the 50. Is it 25? So make sure we did that right. 17 times 5. Wait, 17 times 5 is not 75. What is it? 85. Okay, close though, at 85. So now, let's reduce the top and bottom here by 5. So 5 goes into, or no, more than 5. How about, let's just start with 5. Alright, so 5 into 50 is 10. What's 5 into 75? 17? Okay, that's the answer. Right? Yeah, 5 is 1. No. Oh. What's 5 into, is it 17? Oh, that's an 8. Okay, you're right, good. So 5 into 8, so it's 17, right. They have 7, and that's not right. So I'm gonna look at that one too. Sometimes these answers aren't correct. Alright, I want you guys, first of all, you have to show me that you did this somehow. So you're either gonna upload it or you're gonna show me because there's a quiz Monday. So you're getting, there's 50% for homework. So if you're not able to upload it, tell me now and I can just have you, we can go over some of your problems with you. Alright, so James, were you able to upload it? Yes, please do that. And then Janice, are you? And then Liana, what about you? Because Liz said she did it. Alright, so I'll upload the homework now. I'll look at it. And you can do it right now if you want. And I'll wait for a second because I want to look at this problem. 35. So they had 15 times the square root of 15. That's 10 times 5 root 2, right? So we took out, then it was 5 root 15 plus. Oh, guys, look. Look what happened real fast. Can you all look? It's just one little mistake. See when we had the 10? See how we had the 10 in front of the 60? Right? We forgot to put it back here. Once we took the 2 out, we forgot to multiply. So that should be 20. Right? So if that's 20, then this would be 35. Right? So it's just the number outside that was, so then 35 divided by 5 is 7. Right? So, right, 7 times the square root of 30. Make sure we get that right, over 2. Just go back with that right there. See that one number there? It was 10 times 2 will give us 20. So now that is going to affect how you do the rest of it. All right, we'll go back and do that one again. So it was just that one thing we forgot to multiply the 10 and the 2. Okay. All right. I want to just start. Did everyone do it? Did everyone upload it? Huh? Hello? Okay, I'll give you a couple minutes. No, we're doing 8.8. All right, Janice, did it work? All right, just leave it. That's fine. Yeah. No, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. So look at page 299. We're going to do radical equations. Now, a radical equation is an equation that has, guess what? A radical in it. But the variable is the one that has to be in the radical. So, which one of these is considered a radical equation? Right? The variable has to be in the radical. So which one? Which one has the variable in the radical? The first one, right. So that's not a radical equation. Now, what you want to do is, how do we get rid of a square root sign? What do we do to get rid of the square root? What's the opposite of a square root? A square. Good. So you're going to square both sides. All right. Does everyone see that step? You square both sides first because you have the radical alone. Now, what happens here, Venetians, with this and that? They cancel out, right? So you're left with x plus 4. Now, what's 9 times 9? 81. And now it's the equation you know how to solve. What do you do with the 4? Subtract it. So x equals 77. Okay? All right, I'm going to do a couple more examples. Did you get that, Yana? Huh? Okay, good. All right, I'm going to erase this, and now I'm just going to do the ones that are the examples in the book before we do the exercises. Okay, so now you have a square root of 5, or square root of x equals 5. Square both sides to get rid of that radical. Okay, so x equals what? I'm sorry, that's a 2. 25, right? That's a 2. Good. Okay, so now we have x minus 2 equals 5. Okay, what do? Square both sides. Okay, these cancel. That's what you want. So they're gone. You don't have to worry about that anymore. X minus 2 equals 25. Now what? Add 2 to both sides. X equals 27. Okay, good? Okay, now if you wanted to check this, you could take this x back into the radicand. 27 minus 2 is 25. Square root of 25 is 5. So it works, right? Okay. All right, let's do another one. We're just going through the examples now. So now we have x squared plus 5x minus 2. Now plus 4, see these get very intricate, equals x plus 1. Now, first thing you have to do is isolate. Do you know what isolate means? Isolate means to get the radical alone. We're going to isolate it. So, what is over here with that radical? A plus 4. So we want to subtract 4 to get it alone. Get that alone. So now we have x squared plus 5x minus 2. That's gone. Equals x. What's the next part? X minus 3. Good. Now, Janice, what would I do? How do I get rid of that radicand? How do I get rid of this radicand right here? This one, this square root sign. What did we do before? What's the opposite of it? What's the opposite of the square root? What we have to get rid, what we've just been doing. Like when I had this, what did we do? What did we do to get rid of that square root sign? All right. Did you see the examples that we did? The square root of x equals 5? Okay. How did we get rid of that? What's the opposite of taking the square root? Remember? No, look. Square. Do you have this in your notes? Okay, yeah, so you square it to get rid of it, and then it's gone. Then it's gone. Alright, so you square it, now it's gone. They're opposite, so they cancel each other out. But since you squared that, you have to square the other side, okay? So then that's why x equals 25. Alright, now, 25, right. Now this one, we got rid of the 4, because this has to be alone before you square it. So get rid of the 4, we subtracted it over there. Now this is what we have left. Okay, see it? That's what we have left. Are you up to that point with us? Liz, are you with us? Okay. Yana? Guys, you have to answer me because I have to know you're listening and paying attention. All right, now, next step, Janice, because we can't do anything now with that. So we have to square this and square that. Now, look, all this, you're not doing anything with this except canceling that out and that out. Okay? So that's what happens. If you square a square root, you're going to get what's left inside of it. So now we have x squared plus 5x minus 2 equals x minus 3 squared. So the only thing you have to do now is do x minus 3 times x minus 3. Someone do that for me now. X squared? No. Yeah, if you have this, Elizabeth, look. X minus 3 times x minus 3. You're going to get a negative 3x and a negative 3x. You said 1? Go ahead. Okay, good. So, no, all right, listen. A negative 3x and a negative 3x is a negative 6x, right? And then what's, go ahead. Plus 9, good. All right, does everyone see that? How she got from there to there. Does everyone see that, what she did? No? Janice, you're right? Okay, so now, since there's an x squared here and an x squared here, and they're both positive, you can cancel them right out. They're gone. Well, no, bring the 5x over. Oh, that's what you did. Okay, good. So now what Elizabeth did was, now she, here, you know what? Let me move up here. So we have 5x minus 2 because the x squares are gone. Can you see this? All right, 5x minus 2 equals negative 6x plus 9. Everyone can see that? Janice can see it? All right, James? James? Okay. So now Elizabeth subtracted 5x from here. Yeah, how did you get negative x? Because you're going to get bigger. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's add the 6x over there, right? Because it's a negative 6x. So let's add that. It doesn't matter which side, but you always want to, if you can get rid of the negative, get rid of the negative. Okay, so now that's gone. So now we have 11x minus 2 equals 9. Now what? What? Add 2, is that what you said? Add 2. So 11x equals 11. So divide by. So we did all that to get 1. Okay? Let's do another one. I know these are, that's why I said this is a little. All right, we're going to be cut off in a minute. Oh, actually, no, we have 7 minutes. Okay, good. All right, so let's do the next one. Um, 3 minus 2x equals x. Okay, now, what was the first thing you had to do? Make sure the radical's alone, is it? Yep, it's alone. Now, Yana, How do I get rid of the square root? No. Guys, come on, are you all with me? Are you all taking notes? Okay, so how did we get rid of the square root? Janice, how did we get rid of the square root? Good, very good. Clear both sides, right? Don't forget the other side. So now all this does is it cancels out the square root and the square, and you're left with what is inside. So 3 minus 2x equals x squared. Okay? Now, what's going to happen now is you're going to get a trinomial because you're going to subtract 3, just bring everything over there. Subtract 3 and add 2x. So bring everything over to that side. So we're going to have add 2x minus 3 equals 0. Okay? Remember we did this? So now all you have to do is factor that into 2 binomials. Did anyone get it? Hmm? What'd you get, Vanessa? Huh? Where'd it go? What's that? Oh, you mean, go ahead. Did you get it? What'd you get? You mean, oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wait, is this what you're doing here? Right? Yeah, I say the example. Yeah, that's what they have right here. So it's x plus 3, x minus 1. Right? This is a trinomial. Remember we factored them into 2 binomials? Right, because x times x is x squared. X times a negative 1 is a negative x. 3 times x is 3x. And 3 times a negative 1 is negative 3. This is the one that you would now have to go back and FOIL if you wanted to get from here to there. So this is your answer right here. And then you would just solve for x plus 3 equals 0. So that's, Venetia, where are you? All right, can you give me the 2 values of x here? So x plus 3 equals 0. And x minus 1 equals 0. So solve for x. Yep, x equals negative 3 and x equals 1. All right, Janice, do you remember the foiling? So when you have it, right, when you have a trinomial, you're going to factor it into 2 binomials, right there. Okay, see? All right, let's just do a couple more. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, 2 minutes. All right, we can do one more. Okay. All right, so now we have 2x plus 5 square root equals square root of 4x minus 5. Now, all we have to, I'm sorry, that's a 3. 3. So now all we have to do now to get rid of the square root is square both sides. Okay? See that? All right, now, this is going to cancel with that, and you're left with 2x plus 5. And this is going to cancel with that, so it's 4x minus 3. Okay? Now what? Now you just solve it like a normal equation. So you could bring your 2x over here, subtract 2x. Okay, that's gone. Right? And then you're left with 5 here. and then -3. So what do I do with this 3? Add 3. So 2x equals 8. And then divide by 2. So x equals 4. Alright, so let's try some of these exercises on the next page. So see how they start off simple? Alright, so what would you get for number 1, Elizabeth? Square root of x equals 4. Square both sides, what do you get? Elizabeth. Good. 16, good. Alright, 2, Yana. What you got? Guys, what's going on? Janice, can you do number 2? 9, good. Number 2 is 9, good. Alright, number 3. Number 3, square root of w equals -11. There's no solution for that. You cannot have a square root is not going to equal a negative number. So 3 is no solution. Alright, James, how about 4? What would you get for 4? Good, 64, very good. So no solution for 3, 4, 64. Alright, now Venetius, let's do this together. You have the square root of 5x, less than a minute, plus 3 equals 5. First you want to isolate. So what do you want to get rid of first? Get rid of the 3, good. So now the square root of 5x equals 2. Now what do you want to do, Venetius? Good, square both sides. Now don't forget, these cancel, right? So you're left with 5x equals 4. Oh.
I know yesterday I had 10th grade, I was tricked out, so I was like, I don't know. So I just like went up on the dashboard, looked and was like, so sorry, goodbye, apparently. And I was gonna see this.
Oh my goodness.
I know, that's the downside.
Oh no, it's easy.
I think. It might be
5
like 5 minutes.
yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. All right, just another quick memo about closing out today. Just taking, of course, everything with you, cleaning out your room really quick, because you might not be back at all. So then you can take with you and whatever. And